Hello and welcome to Edinburgh Watch Company. My name is Jonathan, and on today's short video, as we are in the lead up to Christmas, I thought I'd give you a quick look at our collection and maybe try and just give you some ideas and inspiration if you're thinking about buying a luxury watch as a gift this year, or perhaps if you're hoping to receive one, you might be able to give some ideas to someone looking to buy you that wonderful gift. Now, the watches that you see here today are what we have in our collection here in mid-November. Stock is changing all the time, so please keep an eye on our website for the latest arrivals. But what I'm going to do today is to show you a range of Datejust and Oyster Dates in various different sizes, just giving you an idea what might be the perfect watch for you. So let's start off right away with a classic ladies watch. Now, this watch we have here with its beautiful salmon dial is a 26mm K size. It's manufactured in what Rolex call 904L grade stainless steel, so it's a very, very strong watch that really can be worn for any occasion. It's a waterproof watch as well, which you can take down to 100 meters. And this particular one here, as you'll see here with the salmon dial, has the index markers on it. So in each hour there, it has a luminous coating, just making it very, very easy to read at nighttime. Now, they have two types of bracelet. This watch to my right here is the Jubilee Bracelet, and this one here is the Oyster Bracelet. Very much down to an individual what style they like, but this is the slightly sportier bracelet, and you can see here it has the polished center links running through the middle and the satinized bit on the side. Safely closes here with a deployant clasp. Very, very easy to do. Very, very easy to take on and off. So a really, really good all-rounder. Now, you can't actually get that watch anymore as a Datejust. That's now been discontinued, but they have replaced it with this beautiful watch here. And this is the 28mm, and this is now the small default ladies size watch. Now, this one here has a slightly different dial color. It's what they call rhodium. It's a beautiful rhodium gray. And if you look carefully, you can see here, and if I'll bring it slightly up to camera there, you can see this one here actually has the diamond hour markers as well. So a very, very luxurious look to the watch. Rhodium is a newer color within the Rolex range, so a bit different from the normal, the whites and the blues and other colors you can get, but very, very pretty. Likewise with the salmon pink one, this one here has the white gold fluted bezel as well. Now, you also get these with the domed bezel, but the white gold is slightly more expensive and slightly more luxurious. The bracelet here, as I said earlier, this is the Jubilee bracelet there. So very, very comfortable to wear. It has 5 links going across here. And again, this one closes a slightly different way. Still what we call the deployant clasp, but you can see there, it's what we call the hidden concealed clasp. And all you see there is the Rolex logo. So if I just compare it to the other one, this is the traditional clasp you get there, and this is the concealed clasp. Again, different people prefer different models, different types, but really, really nice. So that is the Datejust, very much a ladies size. We then go to a mid-size. Now, I don't actually have a mid-size in stock, but that's a very, very popular size, is the 31mm. But I do have here the 34, which is known as the sort of boys watch there. Again, it's a very popular size. This would easily fit a gentleman wanting a smaller watch, but we're finding more popular now with ladies who don't quite want to go to the 36mm, but they think a 34mm would be perfect. This is what we call the Oyster Date, and now I'm very biased to blue, but I think you'd agree it's an absolutely beautiful, beautiful color. It has the index hour markers there, again with a luminous coating, and you have a very, very easy to read date wheel on it there. This is mounted onto the Oyster bracelet as well, so you can see there the polished center links with a satinized sides to them, and then this closes here. But you also have a very useful feature there called the Easy Link, and what this allows you to do is just very, very quickly extend the bracelet if it's a bit too tight on your wrist. But there we go, you can see that lovely polished center links going through the back of the clasp as well. So that is the Oyster Date. So say that's a 34mm one, and that's a particularly nice one. We then move up here to the 36mm. Now, this is a size that historically would be a man's watch, but although we do sell many to gentlemen, it's more ladies now that are buying this size. So 36mm, this particular one you can see here is very, very pretty. It's finished in stainless steel and yellow gold with a champagne dial. It has the hour markers here with a luminous coating. Again, it has the date wheel, but gold running around the bezel here. The crown is also gold, and the Oyster bracelet there as well. So really, really beautiful looking watch, slightly sportier look to it, but 36mm. Again, you can normally easily adjust this down to a lady's size. Like all the other watches we mentioned earlier, it's an automatic watch, waterproof down to 100 meters, so a really, really interesting one there. We then go to our 41mm range. So we'll start off here with the, again, keeping that yellow and gold color theme. We have this one here, which is rather nice. This is 41mm. Now, Rolex went into 41mm a few years ago when they had the Datejust 2, and that's now been discontinued. And this watch was introduced in 2017. What they did was they introduced a new case design to it. It's much slimmer than the earlier models, reprofiled the lugs, but importantly it has a new movement in it, and it's very, very accurate within 2 seconds per day. Also has a 70-hour power reserve, more resistance to shock and magnetism as well, but a really, really lovely watch to wear. In fact, let me show you that watch on my wrist, because it works very, very well. Just to give you a quick idea, now my wrist is actually quite big, it's an 8-inch wrist, but there we go, it just gives you a quick look to see what that looks like on the wrist. I'm a big fan of the white dial. I think it's very, very easy to read, and I think it's one that will go with many outfits. Now this one here also fitted with the Jubilee bracelet, where you've got the gold running through the middle. Again, it has that easy link function there as well. So a good all-rounder, lovely watch. I mean, we do have some ladies wearing these, but mostly for gentlemen. Perfect with a suit, perfect with casual attire, just a really, really good all-rounder. So 41mm is a very, very popular size now. What's actually happened is that the sports watches, which I'm going to do a video for separately to this, are becoming so hard to get that we're finding customers are now looking to the 41mm Datejust range as an alternative. So again, they're getting harder and harder to get. This particular one here is, if you fancy that sort of steel look, silver look to your watch, then this one is a good one for that. Again, you have the white gold fluted bezel on it here. You have the sunburst dial with the luminous hour markers, and this one here fitted on the Jubilee bracelet as well. So really, I think it's a very understated look, and very, very popular. Again, waterproof to 100 meters, very accurate, really long power reserve, just the same as the white one I showed you earlier. Now these ones I've shown you have all, bar the blue one I showed you earlier, all got the gold bezels on them, albeit domed or fluted. But the Datejust, this is where the Datejust 41 starts off, with the Oyster bracelet and the domed bezel. So the bezel on this one is actually stainless steel. So this one has a resale price of about $6,150, and depending upon what color scheme, some of them we have near list, some of them are a bit more expensive if they're the sort of the Wimbledons or the rhodiums or the blues, etc. But great looking watch on the Oyster bracelet, so very, very sporty, and a really good price point, you know, for a luxury watch within the Rolex range. And then just lastly, this one is a very, very popular one. This one's really hard to get, and you don't really tend to see these ones in the dealers, and you'll see why. It has the most gorgeous blue dial, and the way this contrasts with the silver bracelet and the white gold fluted bezel, it really does work very well. Again, gorgeous lume you can get from the dial there. You've got the date function, very accurate, and a very, very good looking watch. And I'll show you that one on the wrist too. This in fact is one of my favorites. I sometimes almost feel it's just like a cut price Sky Dweller, because the Sky Dwellers are very, very expensive on the pre-owned market, but just look at that. It really works very, very well, and just a perfect gift for a gentleman for Christmas. So there we are for gentlemen. Maybe give your partners an idea if that's something you're looking for, but this would really make a lovely gift. So that's just a quick overview on, you know, the Rolex Datejust range and the Oyster Date, just giving you a bit of a feel on different shapes, sizes, varying precious metals, various steels, and again, some ideas for you. So hopefully that's been useful. Thanks very much for taking time to watch. If you're watching this on YouTube today, well, we've shot over 500 videos, so maybe we've shot a video on a watch that you're interested in. If you'd like to be notified of all our latest videos, then please just click there. That'll subscribe you to our channel. We're also very active on Instagram and on Facebook as well, so please come and join the community there. Is there anything else I can help you with? Please just give me a call directly, and you'll reach our number on the website. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.